informed by your colleague that 3 of my containers fell into the sea yesterday. Can you report to me, as is in my hand here is the report by your colleague that 3 of the containers fell into the sea. You can see the picture. Can you explain to me how this can be happen?
Okay, thank you for coming. Yes, that's right. There are some of the container had been fell into the sea during sailing. Three of them come from the company. Okay, I had confirmed that from our captain that carrier container had been fell into the sea. This is because during sailing our ship got bad weather, which is cannot, and currently we got difficult to sail. So we safety of the container which is from your company.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will explain about the situation that on the first scene. Okay, based on the first scene, we can see that Encik Nick Ridaudin as a Flextronic executive go to the Merz Shipping Company and meet Encik Ainul Yakin as a logistic executive to asking about the accident that happened for their shipment. In this situation, Mr. Nick want to know an explanation from Encik Ainul why this accident can be happen. Okay, Mr. Ainul explained to Mr. Nick that the accident happened is not because of the negligence from their side. It was Mr. Ainul explained that the accident was happened because during the sailing of shipment, the weather was not very good, and some of the container were fell into the sea, which is 3 container from Flextronic company.
Mr. Shahrul, I came today to your office is to inform you that we have a little problem, a big problem actually, with our shipment. I am already informed by the carrier, Merz Line, that 3 of our containers have been fell into the sea. Then I asked Merz Line why this can be happen, and then they said that it is because of the bad weather.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Nick, for informing me about that incident. I'm already aware that Merz has been to the accident last week. So I just want to make sure that 3 of them is my container that I asked you to deliver to me last week. So how much loss that we suffer from that accident?
I'm sorry, Mr. Shahrul Naim, but as we agreed before in this agreement, we have agreed that we use ex-work Incoterm. So actually the cost or the loss, you are the one party that must responsible for that. You must bear for the cost, not me to bear all the cost, all the risk. I'm only responsible for the packaging of the good and the transport of the good to the port. After that, I'm not responsible anymore. There is your responsibility to take this as your cost, as your failure.
I know that we already agreed in ex-work term, which means I have to bear all the cost, all the loss regarding this shipment. I know that your responsibility is until your warehouse, and after that I have to bear all the cost and all the loss. So don't worry about this, Mr. Nick. Thank you for informing me regarding this matter. I will take action about this quickly. Okay, thank you.
Assalamualaikum, we meet again. Okay, I will explain to you about the scene number 2. Okay, based on the scene number 2, we can see that Mr. Nick go to the LG company to inform that the accident of their shipment. Okay, Mr. Shahrul as the LG procurement manager asking Mr. Nick how this accident can be happen and the cause of the loss that have to bear. Mr. Nick explained to Mr. Shahrul on behalf of their side and also on the behalf Maersk Line company that the accident happened was caused of the bad weather during the shipment. Mr. Nick also explained to Mr. Shahrul that all the loss and the cost will be Mr. Shahrul's responsibility. This is because Flextronic and LG company already agreed that they follow the ex-work econ term during their agreement of the business. As we can see, the ex-work econ term is where the buyer have more responsibility than seller. The seller only responsible to the goods if the accident happened in Flextronic warehouse. After the good is out from warehouse of Flextronic, all the responsible will be go to the LG company if any accident happen. That is the ex-work econ works.
Is this thing on? Word. So what, we get drunk. So what, we smoke weed. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So what, we go out.
Hey, let me get a lighter,
That's how it's
please.
supposed to be.
Cause you know I'm high as fuck and I forgot one. Pants not caring what I show. Keep it real with my niggas. Keep it playing for these hoes. It look clean, don't it? Washed it the other day. Watch how you lean on it. Keep me some 501 jeans on it. Roll joints bigger than King Kong's fingers. And smoke them hoes down to they stingers. You a class clown. And if I skip for the damn with your bitch.